Hi everybody, this is Bonnie Barker with Bonnie Babe Crochet, and today I want to show you how to make the sweet baby blanket. This is another fun and easy repeat. I think it is very appropriate for confident beginners, and I think seasoned crocheters will just enjoy the pleasure of crocheting such a fun repetitive pattern. Well, this particular pattern was published originally in the Self-Striping Projects booklets available from Leisure Arts. This is also available on Amazon and at other book outlets if you look online. I'll put the links in the video description below. But this booklet has many other fun projects, including a poncho, a shawl, and an additional baby blanket, and I believe it's a really great value for the money. Well, let me go ahead and show you what else you're going to need. For this project, I'm going to be using 2 skeins of this yarn. It's Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. Each of these has 482 yards or 440 meters. Each of these are 10 ounces, 283 grams. This is a number 4. And do I find the number? There we go. A number 4 medium, which is also a worsted or an Aran weight yarn. Now, if you don't have this yarn in your area or in your country, feel free to substitute with your favorite worsted or Aran weight yarn. I'm also recommending that you have a size I or 9 or 5.50 millimeter crochet hook. And as always, I recommend that you have a pair of sharp scissors and a yarn needle handy. To begin, we are going to start with a slip knot, and we are going to chain 98 chains. After completing that starting chain of 98 chains, do be careful that this is chained loosely and not too tightly. If you tend to crochet your chains very tightly, you may want to bump up to one size larger than your gauge hook just for the chain, and then return back to the gauge hook or the hook size I or 9 or 5.50 millimeter. All right, so now we're ready for row number 1. We're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and I'm just going to work in the side of the chain as I normally would. If you want to work in the back bump of the chain, you can, but honestly, we're going to be working a perimeter round at the end, so most of the chain is going to be covered up either way. So do what is easiest at this point. Okay, after that first single crochet in the next stitch as well. Now we're going to chain 3. We're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to work single crochets in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And this is going to be a repeat across the row. Chain 3, skip 3, and single crochet 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. I'll do that again. Chain 3, skip 3, and single crochet 1 in each of the next 3 stitches or chains. So go ahead and work this across the row. After working this across until you have 5 chains left, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in those last 2 chains, 1 in each chain. And that ends row number 1. Now we're going to turn to begin row number 2. We're going to chain 1, single crochet in the first single crochet. We're going to skip the next single crochet, and in the chain 3 space we are going to double crochet 5 stitches. 1, 2, these are double crochets, 3, 4, and 5. After we do that, we're going to skip the next single crochet in the second or that middle single crochet, skip the next single crochet, and 5 double crochets in that next chain 3, and this is going to be our repeat all the way across the row. That's 4 and 5. Let's take a look at that. And this is the front side. And getting to those single crochets, skip the next single crochet in that middle of the 3 single crochets, skip the next, and again 5 double crochets in that chain 3 space. So go ahead and work that all the way across the row. At the end of round 2, we're going to skip the next single crochet and single crochet in that last single crochet, just like that. And we are now going to turn. So for row number 3, we're going to have the back side facing, and we're going to chain 1, single crochet in that first single crochet, chain 2. We're going to skip the first double crochet, and we are going to single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And then we're back to our chain 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And this is going to be the repeat all the way across. Chain 3, skip 3, which would be a double crochet, a single crochet, a double crochet that we are skipping, and then single crochet in those 3 center or middle double crochets. So again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So go ahead and work this across the row. So after working this all the way across, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip the last double crochet, and single crochet in that last stitch, which is also a single crochet. Now it's on to the next row. Now for row 4, we have turned. I'm going to chain 3, and this does count as a double crochet, and in the chain 2 space we're going to work 2 double crochets. In a sense, we have formed half of a shell. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in that next stitch, skip the next single crochet, and work 5 double crochets in that chain 3 space. And this is going to be the repeat. Let me get those 5 double crochets. Again, skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next single crochet, skip the next single crochet here, and 5 double crochets in that chain 3 space. And skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. So that is going to be the repeat all the way across the row. After working that repeat all the way across, we're going to skip the last single crochet, and in the chain 2 space we're going to work 2 double crochets and 1 additional double crochet worked in the top of that last stitch, which is a single crochet from the last row. Okay, so now we're ready to turn and begin to work row number 5. For row number 5, we're going to chain 1. We're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches, we're going to skip the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And that is a repeat across the row. Chain 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So go ahead and work that across, and I'll show you how this row ends. After working this all the way across, we are going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. I've already chained 3. We're going to single crochet in the last 2, double crochets, and in this pattern, this chain does count as a double crochet, so we crochet into the top of that. All right, so let's turn, and we're ready for row 6. So we're going to chain 1, single crochet in that first stitch. We're going to skip the next stitch, and then we're going to work 5 double crochets into that chain 3 space. Okay, after that, skip the next single crochet in that next stitch, and skip the next stitch, and again 5 double crochets in that next chain 3 space, and that is going to be your repeat across this row. Let's make sure we have 5. There we go, 5 stitches in there, and again skip the next stitch and single crochet that center stitch. So go ahead and work that all the way across row number 6. At the end of row 6, we're going to skip the next single crochet and single crochet in that last stitch. So let's take a look at what we have. This is a really delightful fabric for a baby blanket, and I just wanted to add that don't be afraid of making baby blankets with holes in them. I have friends who have children who absolutely love the idea of holes in a baby blanket. They can work their fingers around in it, and it just makes it a delight for them to hold and to just cuddle with. So now I have a large assignment for you. We are going to repeat rows 3, 4, 5, and 6, a total of 13 more times, and then repeat row 3 once more after that. I'm going to go ahead and work that now, and then after we complete those rows, I will show you how to work the edging round. Okay, I still have several rows to go, although I have completed most of the blanket. Let me go ahead and just give you a look at the beautiful colorway. This is really probably my favorite Red Heart yarn at this point, just the way the color works. But I wanted to show you something. You obviously have plenty of yarn with the 2 skeins of this yarn, but let me show you where the color left off. It was starting to darken, and then the color that I'm going to join is at a different point in the colorway. So I just wanted to show you. I'm going to pull yarn. Let me show you the pull skein. I'm going to pull yarn until the yarn, the darker color, matches the colorway that I was using here. I just want you to feel free to do that as you crochet this blanket. Don't feel like you have to be a slave to whatever yarn color is coming next here. Go ahead and pull this off, roll it off in a small ball, and then set the ball aside. You might even want to use that as part of the border, the perimeter round. But again, or just put it in your stash. So I just wanted to go ahead and point that out as I continue further on. Okay, I have repeated rows 3 through 6. So instead of doing that 13 times, I just wanted to make mine a little bit longer, so I added additional repeats. But I did end on a repeat of row number 3. Okay, now we're ready to work the edging round. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to work a slip stitch into the chain 2 space. After that, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to work 8 double crochets into the same space for this corner. I'll go ahead and work these 8 stitches. After working 8 double crochets into the same space, we're going to work a single crochet in that center single crochet. Then we're going to work 5 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. And skip the next stitch, and in that center single crochet again, work another single crochet, and do this all the way across. Again, 5 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. So go ahead and work this to the next corner. After working this all the way across, you have 1 single crochet that we're going to skip, and then in the chain 2 space, we're going to work 9 double crochets for that corner. So go ahead and work those 9 double crochets. After working those 9 double crochets, we're going to turn 90 degrees to work in the row ends. We're going to skip the first 2 row ends, 1, 2. Go ahead and single crochet in that next row end. Skip the next row end, and in the next row end, which is right here, we're going to work 6 double crochets. And 5 and 6. After working those 6 double crochets, skip the next row end. In the next one, work a single crochet. Skip the next row end, and the one after that, we're going to work 6 double crochets. So we're going to do this evenly along the edges. Let's make sure we get through all those strands. There we go. Skip the next row end, single crochet the next row end, and skip the next row end, and in the next again 6 double crochets. So go ahead and work that until you get to the next corner. So once you've worked this all the way to the next corner, this next corner is going to be a little bit different. We're going to skip 2 row ends, and in this space right here, we are going to work 6 double crochets, not 9, but 6. And then a single crochet in this space right here, and then 6 more double crochets in this chain 3 space. Now the chain 3 spaces is the place where you're going to work the shells going across the foundation row or the bottom of this baby blanket. And I'll show you why we do it this way. It just rounds out the corner very nicely to do it this way instead. Okay, let me go ahead and put this in correctly. And then after you do those 6 stitches, I'm going to work a single crochet again in the center of those 3 stitches across the bottom, and then back to 6 double crochets in the chain 3 spaces. And again, skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next, skip the next, and then back to 6 double crochets. So go ahead and work that across the bottom. So after finishing across the foundation section of the baby blanket, let's go ahead and work a single crochet in that last stitch. Skip the next row end. In the next row end here, go ahead and work those 6 double crochets. So after completing those 6 double crochets, we skip the next row end, single crochet in the next row end, skip the next row end, and then single crochet, 6 double crochets in the next row end, and then we're going to work that all the way to the very beginning of this round. After working this all the way across, we're going to work a single crochet in that row end and join with a slip stitch to the very first double crochet of the round. Let's go ahead and give it a chain and a tug and clip a generous strand so that we can hide this with our yarn needle. Let me give you just a quick demonstration. Okay, so go ahead and thread that yarn needle, and these are best hidden on the back side, but let's go ahead and run this down into the stitch and under this grouping of double crochets. This should hide it extremely well. So as you run it under there, just make sure that you're not it's not showing on the front side. And let's run it there. And you can do further, but I really think that's going to be fine. Let's grab our scissors and clip it close to the stitches, but make sure that you don't clip the stitches. And we are done with our baby blanket. Well, I hope you enjoyed making the sweet baby blanket with me today. If you did, I would love to hear from you. Please feel free to comment below. God bless. Bye-bye.